All right, let's get into the future of Hyrule, I guess. Gotta cook something for this. This is pretty reliable. Like, perfect dodging is very important. Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. I thought it was perfect dodge window and... Yeah, this is just the... Yeah. Max health minus 20% for double rupees isn't awful. That's weird that dubious food is like one of the really good things, but that's a very like spin-off thing to do. I don't know, what's a good final level meal? And then Lost it's like, oh, but surprise, there's an 8th chapter. We're going into the actual Breath of the Wild era now. I bet there's some good drops. That seems like a safe bet, but then it might just be a boss fight. Do I take the risk? Yes.
Yum, I believe so.
I am jinxing it because if I'm wrong and I get like another 15 chapters of content, that's good for me. I get my money's worth. Man, look at this absurd crowd.
Is that...
Infinite content. Yeah, no, they're adding content as I play. All right, we're gonna finally figure out the deal with evil R2D2. Yeah, man, it's nice having a Zelda. There it is. It's still adorable. It's nice having a Zelda game with an antagonist because Breath of the Wild really lacked in that area. Yeah, no, Sidon is huge as usual. He hasn't shrunk. Whoa, okay. This might have been an awkward scene if this was a cute waifu girl. Egg blight?
Perseverance. Link and the others overcame the monsters who had been revived by the Blood Moon, thus clearing the way to Hyrule Castle.
Man, stuff where it's like these monsters were revived by evil magic, or like the enemies are all robots and they were reactivated or replaced or something like that, is always like it's super dark and bleak underneath just that basic sentence, because it means that like all the people that died, that didn't really accomplish anything, and more people are going to die, whereas the enemies are completely replaceable. And very few things actually touch on how like demoralizing that is. It does give off twink energy, the egg blight does. I mean, it is built like a twink. It's got those fence post legs and arms. Oh, it's got a big load this time. Wonder how many blights I'm gonna have to fight. I'm kind of surprised that after all that, like the evil guardian was like in a very early cutscene. I think it might have even been in the demo. And then it's like, oh, it's just a giant weirdo. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the camera there, actually. It was so low I couldn't even, like, yeah. It was doing this, basically. Harbinger Ganon. What? That little thing is Ganon? That twink is Ganon? Is he stealing the power of Link's twink powers so that he can use them for himself? Is that his final plan? Egg blight is the Nazi BB-8 from The Last Jedi. You know, there probably are big fans of Star Wars over there. If they're anything like the Final Fantasy team. Wait, what is that? There we go. I will use the power of Twinks to get my vengeance. Weaponized Twink. My fully armed and operational Twink. I mean, these are all accurate things. If Link was evil, these are all things that could be said. I do wonder exactly what they were thinking about with this. Like, I wonder how much of this is like, oh man, we actually really want to do some story like this, but the game required that we tell this different story. Because that is Nintendo's thing, is that they decide what they want to do for gameplay and then they'll make a story around it. Even when it's like not one of their games where it's like, this time Link can change outfits so he's in the Fashion Kingdom. Even when it's not stuff like that, it's still gameplay is their first thought.
Exquisite.
You know, I say it's nice that there's an actual villain in this game, but that was also, I'm pretty sure, no, that's the second time, because he showed up when Link got the Master Sword really early on, and I think that's it. So he didn't exactly have much presence, but that's still better than the zero presence of the no villains in Breath of the Wild. Man, this place is wrecked. Yeah, you know, he did kill those random Yiga by sucking out their souls. But I don't think anyone saw that besides Koga and Suga, so... where am I supposed to... Where do I go? Defeat the Blake Gans. Oh yeah, so this is something you could totally do in Breath of the Wild if you don't do any of the dungeons. But I did all the dungeons, so this part got cut. See, the timeline is just a mess. They've just given up. I can't believe people are actually really mad about the timeline placement of this game. Like, the moment they added time travel, it shouldn't have been a concern. The timeline placement of Ocarina of Time is 3 separate timelines. So, don't worry about it. Man, where do I go? Oh, wow, there's a green arrow right there. I just gotta think. Yeah, Breath of the Wild's villain was the environment, but for one thing, like I've said in the previous stream, I don't think they went far enough with that, because, like, it should have been really desolate and destroyed if that was their intention, but they didn't. They've cowered it out and made everywhere else besides Hyrule Castle super normal and fine. Just your standard Zelda stuff. And like, besides the Red Moon, the Blood Moon, I don't think that there's a whole lot where the environment is an actual antagonistic force. It's usually just like, oh no, it's rainy. Gotta sit around for a bit waiting for it to not rain so I can climb again. Hydrated Ganon? That's probably going to be in Breath of the Wild too. Because everyone's so thirsty for him already. Have you seen all the fan art chat in general? Like, people have made so many designs based on that skeletal corpse in the trailer. For like a super like buff, sexy Ganon. Yeah, no, I've seen people who are mad about it being a normal, about it not being a normal prequel too, and that's so lame too. Like, I genuinely don't get people who look at something that's like a remake or retelling or prequel and be like, man, what I really wanted was to know exactly what was going to happen going in. Like, I just don't understand why that's preferable to someone. I genuinely can't relate. Again, it isn't sexy, then what's the point? Yeah, no, this is modern day Nintendo. It has to be sexy. Oh, I'm way off course. I thought I was in the bottom right corner. I'm way up here. I think I mentioned it before, but it's nuts how, like, there's such a de-emphasis put on, like, capturing outposts and stuff. It's way more, like, beat this tough enemy and stuff like that. Like, right now it's beat the Blight. Like, I went and captured an outpost, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't accomplish anything for my goal. And, like, I'm sure I might spawn some soldiers in to help, but what's that gonna do? Oops. Wait. There we go. Nope. Yeah, it's weird that outposts don't matter in this game. Like, it's very non-standard design from what I know. Because, like, Fire Emblem Warriors is very, very, very similar to Hyrule Warriors in terms of structure and everything. It's just kind of worse because the movesets are way less interesting overall, I think. It's just like, this person can do sword slashes. This person can do sword slashes on a horse. This person has the exact same sword slashes. Alright, maybe I've over-leveled, but I'm still doing that thing where I stop and look at the chat in the middle of the action, and that's not good. In Fire Emblem Warriors, the AI puts in work? I honestly don't remember that, and like, a couple times already in this stream. Oh, no, I forgot about the clone section. At a couple points in this stream already, they've just like beaten Guardians for me while I was off doing whatever. So that's about as much as I'd ever expect. This thing sure is a thing to deal with once it summons its clones, like, man. Oh man. This isn't as hard as the other thing was, but it sure is taking me to task. Oh good, I dodged that, I guess. Good, I guess. I think that worked out? Who can say? Oh, I do have Flurry Rush timing as a buff with my meal, so that's probably going to help a lot. Especially with this boss if I'd thought of that sooner. Some Malice Swamps have disappeared. Good. Man, there sure is a lot of Hyrule Cast that I never looked at. I know I've said this like probably 10 times in the streams, but I really had no reason to. There's a lot to this. They put so much work in. Like, it's such a cool area. It's probably one of the coolest dungeons in the entire franchise. And they just failed to put an incentive to actually do anything in there. Okay, this one's just pain because it's so big and it's just a small area. Oh wait, but I can do this. I always forget. They're elemental. I can just do this. Well, not to the lightning one. They have no weakness. The other one's wind, so that doesn't have weakness either, I guess. But for half of them, I can just do whatever I feel like. Oh yeah, no, like it's so big and just flailing all over the place. It's kind of not great to keep track of. It's easy to tell when it's attacking, but just weird. Like I wonder I don't know them well enough to say if these are just reused animations from the original game. Because they feel like they're not really made for this. To some level. What do I think the Malice Swamp tastes like? Well, it's black and red. Actually, it looks like the swamp stuff from Shadow the Hedgehog. There's stuff that Shadow can spin into. But if it tastes like Malice as a concept, then I don't know. What would Malice taste like? I'd assume some sort of like bitter taste, but not just bitter. It has to be something beyond just that. Because bitter is already a feeling. Man, I'm so close to beating it, but I just keep getting hit. Luckily, I'm sure I'm going to get some health along the way, but ugh. Oh, you know, that shadowy clone of Link hasn't even shown up yet. I wonder if this is the final mission. I think it might not be. That's a very real possibility, because I could see them having a mission dedicated to fighting Calamity Ganon. Bitter and sour. Yeah, but the thing is that I feel like sourness is like too potentially enjoyable to fully get Malice. Because Malice is like such a a vile emotion. Anyways, I think it tastes like cherries. I think if I were to eat this, it'd be like some sort of cherry flavor. Probably black cherry. Alright, here we go. Never mind, didn't get any health yet. God! I could see it in universe being described as like a, like tasting like rotten something, or like rotten meat or rotten fruit or something. Maybe it's rotten cherries. Rotten cherry flavor, that's what I'm going with. Oh yeah, no, I think I actually did mention that before. It tastes like icky paint, blah. Icky paint like goop. That's what it is. Thank you for reminding me. It's moving. Basically, if we had Flood, this game would be over. Flood has a power level far beyond the Master Sword. For one thing, much more sapient than Fi. God, when they just are attacking you right out of one of those long animations, it's rough. Okay. Only one left. I think it's the fire one, so that shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Yeah, I only got half my ice, but I think it'll be fine. Who's over there? Whoa! It always blindsides me when I'm right into the boss fight when I switch. I shouldn't waste ice with this character. Oh, jeez. Big bomb, okay. Did you just say not dead? Because I got bad news. Okay, so it's still a big bomb when he's in this form, so yeah. It's just the combos that change. Oh, so he has an extra finisher if you switch. That's neat. So you do a heavy attack, wait for the thing, and then you can swap out and get an extra hit. So that's why the finishers are kind of underwhelming. Because you gotta really switch them up. Yeah, that's way cooler. He said, "How dare you?" Okay. The wind-ups for some of these attacks are so deceptively long, actually. It's already at half health. I could probably use ice on it. These arenas honestly don't feel like they're made with these fights in mind sometimes, but that's kind of just par for the course for a Muso, I suppose. They just sort of put enemies in, and you're supposed to deal with them. Oh, wait, what was that? What was I supposed to do there? Uh-oh. You're really far away. Where's Link? Oh, he didn't move. Darn it. I know I should have said his origin. Ooh. Always remember your Korok seeds. It may be the age of Calamity, but still time for Korok seeds. Also, maybe some boxes. Could use a box to heal. Ice Wizrobe, huh? That could be useful, actually. There's some boxes. Give me something, please. I need it. No, it was just more ice. That's good, but I need something more than that. Oh, how do I get up? Are there stairs? Can I go here? This is a very complicated map because it's not a Muso map. It's just part of Hyrule, or part of Breath of the Wild. There's bombable walls in the hallways. Honestly, I'd probably have to deal with that some other time. But I'll give it a look if this isn't the end of the mission, which it probably isn't. Okay, I got 3 special attack gauges and some ice. I think I'll be good. Can you bring ice rods into like the boss fights? I can't remember if you can put them in your inventory or how they work. There was something weird about rods, I think. They ran out of power really easily, didn't they? But they could probably totally wreck some of the blades. Defeat Astor and Harbinger Ganon. Wow, 2 new enemies right there. Okay. Oh, I fought him before I was with the Master. I keep forgetting he didn't. He showed up that one time. Sever your thread of fate. There we go. Evil Link, finally. But he's using a bad weapon. Just using the Master Sword is pathetic. I could think about it. He could be doing this. So he's just gonna summon a bunch of clones or what? Like, is that his thing? Water Blight's weak to lightning? Oh yeah, I should have thought about that. But it's weak to fire too, because it just pulls double duty. It must be the worst one at that rate. Okay, this is super risky actually. I should... yeah. Man, it's the ice ones, at least with Link, are so tricky to get. Oh, am I supposed to be doing double duty here? I think I'm just gonna smash him up. Hold on. It's mildly Kino that ends up being Link and the king versus the bad guy. King Rome is in rough shape. Man, this is my last heal. And this is normal mode, actually. There's 2 difficulties higher than this. Something about just seeing, like, this, like, obviously super powerful magic guy just lying down like a Family Guy skit. Oh god, this is so hard to keep track of. Ugh. Oh no. And there's a guardian. Well, there goes that. Huh. I just really... Whoa, okay, everyone's here now. And Harbinger Ganda hasn't even shown up yet. Bait him back into the room? Yeah, that's a good point. But I've got full health now. I'm not super worried because I would never play super risky stuff. Can you imagine just blowing through hearts like they're nothing to use super cool flashy attacks? I would never. Imagine. The nerve. What do you mean I'm already down 5 hearts? Oh, there was even health food in that box. I wonder if I got it last time. Or maybe it's random. It probably is random. But it's a boss room, so you'd think that that's where they'd focus. Oops, gotta get down there, gotta get down there. Okay. Guardians have appeared, Christ. I really probably should deal with that Link. He's gonna just keep sniping me. I guess it's kind of a Zelda thing to do, but like, man, this guy has no motivation. He just wants Calamity Ganon to be a thing. Oh, he teleported away. Shoot. You alright, King? Just lying flat. Ganon doesn't do lackeys? No, that's not true. A Link to the Past had him with Aghanim, who I think was stated to be like an aspect of Ganon or something, but still counts as a lackey, I think. And there was Zant, for that matter. Zant's a way more high-profile version. He was a lackey. Girahim wasn't Zant's lackey, or Girahim wasn't Ganon's lackey. He was Demise's. That's different. Oh, hello, Monaro guy. Sorry, I didn't notice that you were a new person. My bad. Yuga's like a combination of or not Yuga, jeez. I'm gonna say Astor is like a combination of Yuga and Girahim, actually. Oh yeah, and Yuga is a time when it got reversed, where Yuga was using Ganon and succeeded. And just became Yuganon. Which is... That's a really dumb, great name. This is such a mess to keep track of, honestly. Okay. The story of my triumph was written long ago. How dare you try to... Yeah, no. I could relate to being this screwed out of your destiny. Okay, that's 1 out of 2. Great. Man. Now where? All the way over there? Do I have to deal with that? Man, they didn't even try to move over there to do something about it.
Yes, Father.
Defeat Eggblight. Hello, Twindle. Yeah, no, the game's going fine. I think we're pretty close to the end. Because we're in the place where you fought the final boss originally. Although, to be fair, this is where you fight the main final boss. Then you get the victory lap final boss after. So, it may be that this is the second to last level after the last second to last level. It might just keep going. Hey, wait a second. This is just a reskin of that generic, like that mob type thing. The enemies you fight inside shrines. Have I heard the good word about Flash Player? I mean, I used to use Flash all the time when I was a kid, but now it's out of date and irrelevant and bad and, you know, just not the thing you want supported. So you gotta back it all up on that. There is a project going, I believe, to do that, so that's good. I don't know how to pronounce your name if it's like Crake, Crakey, Crake1, I'm not sure. But yeah, you know, Flash. As long as you're not paying for it. Because it's maybe a bit overpriced considering how garbage it is. But that's just Adobe products in general. Adobe is not ideal. Yeah, it's a souped up version, I suppose, but like, it looked very different in the cutscene. It looked like, it kind of reminded me of the final boss of Majora's Mask. It reminded me of Form of Majora. Spoilers, Majora is the villain of Majora's Mask. Harbinger Ganon is a really cool name that deserves a better design than this. I hope there's more to it. Man, that was like 5 hearts. It's almost dead though, so. In fact, Zelda time. Or not. Jesus. Now it's Zelda time. Zelda time followed by dying, correct. It has withdrawn for now. Oh, I can still attack, so the mission's still going. Still a chance for this to be the final mission, but I'm starting to doubt it. Calamity Ganon's right hand. This guy's kind of stupid. I am the right hand to blob of evil. Like, it's entirely just a fanfic he wrote. It's his idea that he is, like, in some way relating this when it's really super nothing. Man, there's guardians everywhere now. This is... Okay, we're starting to get into Akala Part 2. Because, geez. Oh no, wait, boss fight. I have like a heart and a half. Alright, cutscene. That's good at least.
How? The great
Link, you're using the wrong sword, you idiot!
selected me. This humiliation cannot be my destiny.
Aw, poor guy.
Hear me, Calamity Ganon. It's time for you to devour these. These.
Oh man, he's Final Fantasy 15ing. Roll rough, Jesus. This is kind of horrific, which is fitting for Zelda. Turn into Gandorf, turn into Gandorf, turn into Gandorf. No? What happened to him? Turn into Gandorf, turn into Gandorf. The best design is finally here? Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, this looks a lot like Majora. And so he ends as all twinks must? Yeah, fair. That is their destiny. No! R2-D2, how could you? No! We have to mercy kill it. Oh, there's a little baby dagger. No! Aww. I didn't expect there to be a heartbreaking finale. Anyways, die. This thing is strong, actually. What the heck? It's really strong. And it can shoot behind its head. That's something. Oh, did something happen? Oh no. Oh, it's still saying I got... wait. One of my things says I have 9 views. The other one says I have 0. Weird. And yeah, it says now I've been live for 40 seconds. Now it says I have 0. Oh no, did you miss the cutscene? Well, I guess I'll try to recreate it, but luckily I have a VOD channel with over 16 subscribers. Well, don't worry. It kicked my ass. So. Wait, what's going on? Oh, there we go. Just didn't pop up. Yeah, no, it kicked my ass. No, recording's still going. Don't worry. I'm recording it locally, by the way. So, even if something happens to the stream, the VODs will live on. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna get... That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen again. It's still saying I got 0 viewers, but you guys are all here, right? Let me check the actual Twitch for 1 second.
How? The great Calamity Ganon selected me! This humiliation cannot be my destiny! It cannot be! Hear me, Calamity Ganon!
Yeah, things are really messed up, and I think the widget's just broken.
Please?
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, you get the cutscene. Don't worry. You get to see this horrific thing happening, where he just melts. Hey, the widget updated. Nice. Just in time for this. Yeah, it's a pretty cool, messed up design. Like, it's just a horrific mass of stuff. It almost looks like it's got, like, kind of exposed bones, but also not. And kind of exposed meat. Like, it's rough. And then, yeah, now, the tragedy that you can now see my genuine reaction to. Oh no, something's happening to R2-D2. Oh no. I hope I don't have to kick its ass with 10,000 blade beams. Yeah, look at his little baby dagger. Yeah, it's a traitor. It's so tragic. Anyways. This poor guy. He's really strong, but he did kill me that one time, so I guess I shouldn't show him any mercy. I know he's for real. Ah. Yeah, no, Link has to put him down. It's a mercy kill. Don't worry about it. Doesn't even count as a boss. Doesn't get its own health bar. It just has a bajillion health. So now the question becomes, is this a playable character? Do they fight alongside you after? Or are you just going to kill it and it's very tragic? This should be the part where Link gets his unique shotgun weapon style. Crack the egg. Will do. Owned. It's not their fault if they're corrupted. I wouldn't have been corrupted. Rip to them, but I'm different. Oh man, it got wrecked. Jeez. Was this worth averting the calamity for? I say no. Wow, Zelda's tears are packed with power. And she realizes it's getting its power back. She's like, oh, I need to cry harder. Quick. Best cutscene in the game time, huh? Oh, it's playing it like broken. Like it's struggling to play it. That's so sad. Oh, it like fades out. It's like, aw. Oh, wow. I can't believe it. This is the second game I've streamed where the end game involves a female protagonist regaining ancient memories from when they were a child. Via music, no less. Also, man, Zelda's smart. Like, really smart. Oh! Well, I thought they were gonna show Zelda's mom. That would throw the entire timeline into disarray. So this was Zelda's mom all along. It's her bionic arm.
You're not going to leave me too, right, Terrako?
Terrako.
Father, no! Please don't take it away!
Man, she built a time travel robot when she was a kid.
As the Princess of Hyrule, your sole focus must be on your training. A toy such as this is merely a distraction.
Please! Please!
I'm sorry.
Man, yeah, the king sucks. He's so bad at this. He's not just an ass. He just makes bad decisions. Wow, everyone's here to be sad for the egg being cracked. Also, that means there's no way for them to get back to their time. So that's rough. Is Zelda gonna get like Super Saiyan 2 now?
Calamity Ganon. For the sake of Hyrule. For all those
Yeah,
harmed.
young Zelda definitely seems more emotive. I think I'm not sure if it's a different voice actress actually. They'll pay for this.
This is where you fall.
Even Rivali shuts up for that part. Alright, the mission's still going. This still might be the final mission. Now, it'd be thematically appropriate to play as Zelda for this, but Zelda doesn't have a giant sword, so who can say? She can excuse trying to take over the kingdom, but cracking an egg. Yeah. Zelda does have very important priorities at the end of the day. But that's the thing. The egg is anthropomorphized. It's like a little baby. You want to protect it. It's like a puppy. How would you feel if a puppy got cracked? If Ganon destroyed a puppy, you know he's evil. If he destroys a kingdom, who knows? Ooh, this is very Ganon. Like very Ganondorf. He has the gem on his forehead. Hatred and malice incarnate. Egg more important than kingdom, unironically? Yeah? Alright, what can you do? Defeat Calamity Ganon. Oh, okay, that's not working out. It's got a barrier. Even my strongest attacks can't get. I hope the power of friendship does something. So this is the true might of Calamity Ganon. The Divine Beast should be able to just shoot it. Seal Calamity Ganon. Does Calamity Ganon use some of Ganondorf's smash moveset? That's amazing. Kingdoms are cringe and eggs are great. Yeah, fair. Wow, Link can parry anything. I feel like if Link wanted to, he could parry the concept of conquering Hyrule. Okay. I hope that... Oh, man. That's so rough. He's trying so hard. But this is the time for it to time travel and give me 2 Links. With like a double Link moveset. Oh, he's trying so hard. This poor baby. He's suffered enough. Link could negate fall damage by parrying the ground. Go, egg, go. Okay, bomb. Yeah, he parries the poison out of his system. It's simple. It was literally just like a bomb. Like the bombs we've been throwing this entire time.
No more.
This is what pushes it over the edge.
It is time to end this.
Okay, so now can I just arbitrarily do damage now? I'm running out of health. There we go. I can do damage now, I guess. Zelda just had to get angry about an egg, and then everyone gained the power. Oh yeah, that's a very Smash Bros. Pose right there, even if it's not the exact same move. Man, that little damage on this high level, man. I hope there's a cinematic or something that makes this more manageable because... Uh-oh, wrong one. Oh, Zelda might do more damage, that's true. I don't think it's mandatory to bring Zelda into this fight, but I can still try. I swear they're playing Rivali's theme. Maybe he does real damage here. He was actually the strongest all along. He had the right to brag. Yeah, I think she actually might do more damage. And I'm not even using her boosted stuff. Let's see. Yeah, he just runs around and punches you like it's... This is a real physical Ganon. Zelda Angie. She is no longer baby, she desires revenge. Oh, the music changed. This really is Zelda's game. Like, Link is there to take names, but this is all about Zelda. Which is cool. Zelda's no longer baby, she wants your head on a pike. Yeah. Yeah, really, there's a vibe with the different Calamity and like Blight Gans and stuff. Like the Malice is trying to form the human form again, but it's just not quite working. Hey, it's the actual final fight arena. Oh, and they play the main theme. I love it when they do that. Finish off Calamity Ganon, yeah. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, man, does Zelda just have a flat, massive damage buff here? I guess, you know what? I bet they want you to be using the Master Sword with Link. That's probably what's happening there. Because I'm pretty sure there are elemental attributes to different weapons. There were in Hyrule Warriors 1 at least. Uh-oh. No food. That's not good. That's really not good. Is there anything I can break around here? Long distance break. Okay. Poof. Okay, that should do a decent chunk. No, it does not. Okay. Yeah, saw that coming. I should have tried that, not getting hit. That might have worked. I didn't think about it. Zelda and Master Sword do extra damage to Guardians and Calamity. Yeah, that makes sense. That's how it is in the actual game. So, whoa, wings? Neat. Taboo? I hope these aren't Taboo's wings. That would be insurmountable. I can't dodge those off waves, especially on intense mode. Luckily, this is just normal. Man, whoa! Okay. That was intentional, I swear. These are some cool moves. And some great music playing, too. So place your bets right now on whether or not the egg comes back. If it can be de-scrambled. Oops, wrong one. It worked out. Is he weak to fire for some reason? Sonic might show up. That's true. That's the hope here. You'll do a little finger wag and then team up with Link. Finally, Sonic will have a sword again, like he was meant to. They always do that when robots die? Yeah, that's fair. Man, those wing moves are raw. Were those in... I feel like those weren't in Breath of the Wild. That's too cool for Breath of the Wild. Zelda smashing bitches, yep. Seal! Oh, I mashed through that, but it said seal. Like it didn't say finish or whatever. Or heavy attack or whatever the text usually says. I should pay more attention. Alright, Link, you can use the sword this one time. Everyone's there to cheer him on. This is like Sonic Generations. Don't screw this up. That's the shadow. That's the shadow line. You got this, Link. Oh, I thought he was gonna parry it. Whoa! Okay, so there's stabbing Ganondorf in the head, and then there's cleaving him in two. Valley is just Bird Shadow the Hedgehog? Correct. That is an accurate assessment. Bisected bitch. Were those blood splash? No, that's not blood. That's my original fluid. Calamity juice. Malice, that's what it's called. Right? It's malice, not blood. It's different. It may be red, and it may be inside their body, and it may spurt out of them when they get cut in half, but it's not blood. We did it. We saved the city. I assume. Maybe there's another mission. We don't know. Aw, babies. Original Zelda, do not piss off. This ending is reminding me of Final Fantasy 15, actually, unfortunately. And the Deku Tree's sleep was actually only for a couple of days. The end. I love that after all that, they were just there to cheer Link on, basically. Yeah, super well earned. Like, this actually might be my favorite Zelda story in general. Because for one thing, it's really about Zelda as a character, but also there's just lots of like really cool stuff, cool characters, lots of fun moments. Oh, okay. Is she gonna cry on it and it makes a new one? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They have to go back.
Well then, it seems the time has come.
This was a very nondescript plot point.
It was an honor to be of service.
Like,
I know you'll lead our people well. Read you.
who knows if this is canon? Hopefully they have a timeline at the end to show.
I will too. It was so much fun. You're the best, Daruk.
Your friend thinks it's awful?
Then enlighten me.
I mean, your friend might just be a weakling.
Got to see the face behind the champion.
I know that we'll meet again, dear brother.
Well, yeah, no. Sidon's actually alive at this point. You can just go and talk to him. You're alive, so that works.
I will never forget today's miracles. How all of you fought by my side, and the trials we overcame together. I'll treasure our friendship always.
Yeah, that must have been really rough for Sidon to hear, actually. Ugh, he's going back to his timeline where she's dead. Sidon grew up to be the best character in the game? Correct.
Return to your future.
Man, the hood looks really cool in lots of these cutscenes.
May the light shine upon you for all time.
Zelda's whiny, fanfic level stuff. Man, your friend is weak. Link looks sinister with the hood. Oh, well, there you go. That's the end. But there might be a post-credit scene. It might be an Avengers situation. You don't know. But yeah, no. That's Age of Calamity, and it was great. Like, wow. I'm really impressed. Yeah, people need to stop saying fanfic as like a word that just means thing I think is bad or something. Because, like, it's... Like, for one thing, there's plenty of good fanfic. Everything... Like, The Mandalorian is a TV show people are really enjoying. That's Star Wars fanfic. Just because Disney approved it doesn't mean anything, because Disney isn't even the original creator. You don't think there's a post-credit scene? Well, at least we can remember all these memories. Remember when Link ate rocks? That was great. I thought that was going to be the highest point in the game, but no, it's just rad. There's a bonus scene for completing something else, though. Ooh. I hope it's just a scene of them saying we have to go back to Breath of the Wild 2. You're so glad you're here for Link eating rocks? Yeah? I'm glad I was there for Link eating rocks. Kajiro Tanaka imagination. I assume that means they weren't a real person. Man, yeah, like, the Calamity taking over the castle at the halfway point of the game. That's intense. Zelda cries a ton in this, but I guess it's always to activate new powers with her mini guardian. What was it called? Kakaro? Credited orchestra? English voice recording studio has 48 windows. Oh, they just list all the voice actors. They don't say who they do. That's... I'm just hearing it right now. I really love the main theme for this game, actually. But like overall, the music actually is one of the biggest surprises for me, because at the start they've used a lot of stuff like the Guardian theme and such. But the remixes in particular, and just the new music in general, are so good. Like, the Champion themes, I recommend just going and listening to them. They're so fantastic. Christina VSS2. Yeah, that tracks. No, yeah, unironically, Twindle, the real Breath of the Wild Age of Calamity was the friends they made along the way. That is literally it. That is this game's story. Yeah, the anti-Breath of the Wild. Great story and great music. I mean, the gameplay's still good too. It's fine. Breath of the Wild obviously has the advantage of being a more diverse game with more structure to it. Well, you know what I mean. Like, this is very structured, actually. But you're just doing the same stuff in every mission, because it's just an action game. You're fighting Lynels and fighting Guardians. Sometimes you're fighting Lynels and Guardians. Yeah, I would say this is better combat than Breath of the Wild, just because Breath of the Wild's kind of like halfway there. Like, it's not... Breath of the Wild is like probably the most advanced combat a Zelda game has ever had, but it is still like pretty basic action-adventure combat. Zelda is whiny. If I was there, I wouldn't cry over my friend dying. Yeah. Rip to Zelda, but I'm built different. I would simply not emote over sadness. Twilight Princess has, I don't know if I call it depth. Twilight Princess has a lot of unlockable moves. Like, you can get a thing where if you sheath your sword and then press A at the right time when an enemy attacks, you can instantly kill them. But the game is really, really easy. Like, Twilight Princess might have been one of the easiest Zelda games ever. And because all of the extra moves are optional, no enemies are really designed around them. So, like, technically, in like if you were just to purely look at the data, it has depth, but that's it. Breath of the Wild has stuff like dodging at the right moment to do flurry rushes, and you can do all kinds of crazy stuff because of how stuff interacts. So you can do real, like people do like Devil May Cry style insane combos on Lionels and stuff in Breath of the Wild because because the physics are just nuts. This is just Hope FF13 all over again. Yeah, kinda. Like Breath of the Wild is definitely, I think, the game that went the most for an action game, actually, because it's overall changed things a lot for the Zelda. Like, combat has never been a focus for a Zelda game before Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild has real fights with like Lionels and stuff. I keep saying Lionels. There's other stuff too, and they have their things. Like I think you can climb the stone taluses, but like, I don't know. They're anti practically every indie game and most of the big 3 games as well. So yeah, no, like Neem Cycle said, that just sounds like they don't like much at all. Ooh, wow, lots of recipes. EXP, all stats plus 5%. Wow. Neat. There's 2 bonus secret characters left. Well, I mean, I'm definitely going to try and 100% this game. Because I have to get that outfit. I've said this many times. That outfit, it's a scarf. And in theory, it's because the scarf, I think, should be attached to your shirt. So, sorry. You should be able to wear the hood as well. All right. Take a good look. This is probably gonna take like another hour to fill up the screen at this rate. Look at it go. Because I gotta get 100%. I gotta get that outfit. Because I can wear a hood and a scarf, I think. And that would be real nice. I see a bomb upgrade. Whew, content. Tarako repairs. By collecting parts and gaining the aid of people, how you can surely be able to repair Tarako. Neat. Will I play the post game on Steam? Oh, hey, you can change their outfits. Neat. I probably will not. I don't think they'll, like... Oh, I don't know. I don't want to spoil stuff. But, I don't want, so I'm not sure how substantial the rest of the content will be. Post-game content, this really is the anti-Breath of the Wild, correct? Like, if it's just getting this stuff... I don't know, that doesn't seem... Yeah, I think this is probably going to be... Oh, hey, we need a Korok seed for this. I'm assuming that, yeah, clearing these is what it takes to... get the extra scene. And it looks like it's all pretty minor stuff. Tarako component. What's that? Yeah, I'm definitely going to show myself with the scarf once I do everything. If I don't, like, I say it now, but there might be a mission where it's like, okay, do a no-hit run of that Akala mission. So who knows? The future could hold anything. But in the meantime... Oh, more secret names. Yeah, no, this is... Oh yeah, actually, wait, I want to check this. Reduce time. Okay, it's just another time reduction. Yeah. Thought maybe there'd be like an actual, like, notable post-game upgrade for it, but no. Either way... Man. So close. But so far... How much do I have left to do to get this? Man, beating all that was 5%. Okay, well, one day this will be mine. I'll have that awesome blue scarf. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll be back with something else one day, maybe. Who knows? See ya then.